Hello, Octalis Primer. Today we're going to talk about a new game design technique called the Bootleg Quest. Now, the Bootleg Quest is a relatively new game technique that I created, and it's based on my research on the game Heroes of the Storm. Perhaps it can be found in other games, I'm not sure, but basically this is how it works. A Bootleg Quest is a quest where as you do something, you gain bonuses and boosters. However, once you failed in doing that desired behavior in a game, like you die or something, then it resets, goes back to zero. So you have to maintain a streak of doing the desired action correctly to increase in that bonus, in that quest. However, once you reach a certain milestone, it gets secured for life. It doesn't matter if you stop doing it, if you die, if you do anything else, it's still gonna be there. So what that does is it makes sure people want to really push forward to hit that milestone. Because before the milestones, there's a lot of black hat, right? You're worrying that you're gonna lose it. That's the nature of a streak design. You're always worried about losing your streak. But once you hit the milestone, then this white hat. It's like, oh, I have this power forever, I'm happy, and I wanna stay in this system. So in Heroes of the Storm, you'll see a quest like, hey, each time you hit enemies with this one skill shot, which is a ability that requires skill to hit the enemy, you will get, let's say, plus 10 damage. But if you die, all the damage lost. However, once you hit 30 enemies, you completely secure this and you get all the bonuses forever, and you get an extra, let's say, 50 damage on top of what you would have been gotten. So it creates a power spike also towards the end of that completion. And the reason why I call this a bootleg quest is because it's kind of like a bootleg mission. You know, you're trying to smuggle things from one country to another, and as you travel across the ocean, you know, you're making progress. It's all good, it's all good. But then if you're caught, you're dead, right? You have to go back to the beginning, you lose everything you have. However, once you get to the final place, you get to the place where you delivered all your smuggled goods, then you deliver it, you're good. You already have all the benefits, you get all the bonuses, and you complete your mission. So this is a design that it's interesting because at the beginning it harnesses core drive 8 loss and avoidance, and later on it brings in the white hat, especially development, accomplishment, and empowerment of creativity and feedback. So an example of a bootleg quest in the business world could be where you have a website that wants people to sell products, right? It's like affiliate program or whatnot, and you tell them, hey, when you first sign on, you need to spend the most amount of money to buy your goods that you're selling. So at the beginning, you buy $10 an item and you can only sell for $12. However, every item you sell will lower the total cost by 1 cent, let's say. So every 100 items you sell, you lower the total cost by $1. However, if you stop selling for 1 month, it completely gets erased. So you go back to $10 cost again. So you could be working hard, $9, $8, $7, and then you stop and then you get wiped out. So at this time, people don't want to stop, right? Because they don't want their hard-earned discounts and bonus and benefits to disappear. However, let's say once you reach $6, right? Once you sold 400 items, then you suddenly become an affiliate partner. And when you become an affiliate partner, then you instantly lock in $5 as for your cost, and you will never lose your status, even if you stop trading. So that's an example of a bootleg quest. And again, the nice thing about it is at the beginning, it is more black hat. It gets people to nervously push. And later on, it becomes white hat, but people already built a habit. They already like what they're doing. They already see the success of what they're doing. If they already sold 400 items, they probably already like the item and they probably like selling it. So that's an example to use a bootleg quest. Bootleg quests are very interesting because it always has a lot of scarcity and impatience, right? It's like, oh, it's right there. There's loss and avoidance. Oh no, there's ownership possession, I'm accumulating it. But then at the same time, when you actually hit the milestone, it transitions back to the white hat in terms of development and accomplishment. Hey, I got to my goal. And empowerment of creative feedback. If what you unlock allows you to play the game better, these become boosters, and those become very, very powerful. Now, sometimes you can build in some social dynamics into bootleg quests, but overall, it is something that's useful. You want to consider it. It's It's something that you should pay attention to and see if it helps your journey. So what I recommend you is find a project that you're working on, either it's yourself or your work or whatnot, and then see if you can design a bootleg quest, something that every time you do something, you'll get a little bit more benefit. But the key thing is that if you stop, you lose all your benefits. And if you get to a certain milestone, then it becomes a permanent benefit. See if you can come up with creative solutions like that. Leave that in the comments. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Prime on!